Yay for May! It's the energetic new year. And here's why and what this means for you. So May is a one energy month, a fresh start, which after that heavy energy that most of us felt in April with the release and completion and transformation that the 9 energy brought, is welcome, in my opinion. Maybe it is for you as well. So May is a one energy month, the beginning of a new cycle of manifestation. It's a time for new ideas, new inspirations, a time to plant seeds, whether they're seeds in your garden, in your business, in your life, or in your mind. Welcome relief after April, right? After the intense 9 energy of April. I've got a lot to share with you today, so I will be referring to notes. So if I'm not looking at you, that's why. So 2021 is a 5 energy year, you'll remember if you've been following me for a while, where we're called to create in the unknown. It's a year of course correction that's influenced by our desire for freedom as humanity and as individuals, which is magnified and compounded because of the lockdowns and restrictions that we've experienced, right? We just want to break free and do whatever we want, don't we? So May brings us this fresh energy. It's almost like, do you remember when you were at school and you got your new exercise books and you got to open them and write on that fresh page? That's what May is like, right? And right now, because of all the 5 energy around, we're creating a new way of being in a new world, and we're creating in the unknown. So we're being called on to rely on our intuition now more than ever, because the way we used to do things, we can't anymore. It doesn't work anymore. We're in a new place, a new situation, the whole of humanity in the world, right? So we are creating in the unknown. We are relying on our intuition. Your intuition is your path to freedom, to pleasure, and to play. Now more than ever in your lifetime, it's vital for you to lean into your intuition, to listen to it, and to trust it. And it's even more vital than ever that you have support for that. Because when you're doing all of this in the unknown and you're relying on your intuition rather than the old ways of doing things, you need support for when you have those doubts and those niggles and your confidence wanes a little, right? So support is really important, especially in the form of people around you. Now you might have some really close people who are on the same journey as you who can support you. If so, that's fabulous. If not, being part of a mastermind, having a coach or a mentor is pretty important at this stage. Support also in the form of your personal practices and disciplines that will aid your expansion and creativity, because that's what we're doing. We're expanding into the unknown. We're creating in the unknown. So this month, the energy becomes much more emotionally based than last month, and we're being called to rely on our intuition even more. That all goes hand in hand. The emotional plane of energy is the dominant every day this month. So asking for help and support before you think you might need it is going to be really important. Knowing you've got someone there who you can just message or phone or, say, I need help. It's core part of loving you and caring for you, especially this year, right? So we start the month of May with a fun, creative weekend of connection, creativity and celebration. It's here at last, this new start, right? So how are you going to play? Here, it's the 1st of May today. For some of you, it will still be the 30th of April, and that's okay. Here, 1st of May is just beautifully, delightfully sunny and warm, and we've had some chilly days lately, so this is really welcome. It's like, whoa! It's showing in the weather that this is a new start. So May the 3rd, Monday, is a great time to plan the month. The energy is going to support you to do that, to work out what it is that you want to achieve in May and what habits and practices will support you in that. Do you need to start some new ones? Tuesday the 11th is a day when you'll feel creative and playful. You'll have lots of ideas and you'll feel the need to share them with others. The new moon on the 12th is another great day to plan your tasks and actions. It's a day when your intuition will be heightened, so make sure you lean into it for your planning, right? It's going to be there for you. And it's like turning up the volume on the radio or the TV or whatever, so that you can hear better. Your intuition is going to be turned up that day just because of the energy that's around. So it's your chance to lean into it and get its support, right? Friday the 15th, you may feel an internal intensity, and what that may show up as is your feelings may be dialed up. You may feel more intensely than usual. So keeping in action this day, the energy is there to support that, and that will help you gain clarity and remind you that everything happens for a reason. So even though you'll be feeling these feelings intensely, you can still do what needs done, right? It's there to support you. So this is where being aware of these and these forecasts is really helpful, because it helps you prepare for what's coming so that it doesn't surprise you and you don't wonder, well, what's going on? Why am I feeling like this, right? Tuesday the 18th. Now that is going to be a great day for important conversations, because the energy will support you and everyone else to see both sides of a situation. And you know how helpful that is in conversations, right? And the energy will also support you to read the emotion that's present in the conversation. So to be able to feel what the other people are feeling. Wednesday the 19th will be a day for getting stuff done. You're going to feel pulled to complete things. That arrow of determination is there, where you'll just be like, I'm going to get this done today, no matter what, right? So a good day to plan some of those actions. Starting on the 20th for 10 days, you may feel pulled to isolate, to go within, as you'll feel deeply intuitive and more connected to your internal world. On Friday the 22nd, this is going to be even more intense, like dialing up that dial again. And you'll feel a stronger connection to your spiritual world than to your physical world, to your internal world than to the outer material world. So it's a great day to plan some alone time, to connect with yourself, to connect with spirit, to be introspective, and for your spiritual practices, whatever that looks like for you. And the energy is going to be there to support that, so plan some time for that. Give yourself the grace and the space to do that. The full moon on the 26th is beautifully positioned on a 9 energy day, which compounds the pull to release anything that no longer serves you. So what illusions are you still hanging on to that you no longer wish to carry forward with you? You know, a lot of people have hung on to this year, oh, things are just going to switch back to how they used to be. Well, you know, that's an illusion that it's actually not serving you to carry forward anymore, because it's not. Right? So it's about which of those things are you may become aware of, that you can then, around that full moon, release and say, I'm not carrying you forward any longer, because really that's energy that you don't need to be taking with you. And what rules are you still following that no longer serve you? A lot of the rules that applied pre-COVID don't anymore. So what rules can you let go of and not follow anymore? The final 2 days of May are fabulously positioned to plan. We've got the arrow of the planner going on. So what intentions will you set for June? You've had this fresh start. You're going to have all these ideas, all these intuitive hits. You're going to be really great at setting intentions. And then what intentions are you going to set for June? The final day of May is a 5 energy day that kind of flips back to a 3 energy on the 1st of June. So you'll move from feeling curious and welcoming change into the play and excitement to begin the new month, which is quite nice. You know, we've got that 2 and 3 energy this weekend at the beginning of May too, to be like, whoa, what's happening? This is new and fresh, and what's up? You know? What exciting things can I do this month? So remember, this is the universal, this is the energy that we all experience. Of course, we all carry our own personal energy that is, you know, hardwired energetically to us on the day of our birth. We can't change that. It's with us. So the more that you can be aware of that, the more that you can know about it. It's like you're floating downstream instead of trying to paddle upstream, you know, against the flow of the current. So when you're ready for help and, you know, in calculating and knowing, becoming aware of your own personal energy, that is something I can help you with. And when we calculate all of that, and when you understand yourself more, when you get yourself more,